Well, for more in-depth analysis, we're joined in the studio now by Mr. Yong, Vice Chairman of the China-Association of International Trade. Welcome. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah.
So compared with the previous three expos, what do you think are the major highlights of this year's event?
I think, there are 5 aspects that we need to really to look at. First, I think this expo is more focused in terms of Xinjiang's role, particularly in relation to the Silk Road economic belt. And secondly, I think it is more comprehensive. It has invited countries that is not really from the area, but also from the other part of the world. Thirdly, I think it is not just about trade and investment. It is also about the regional economic development. And fourth, I think it is more for future oriented because it looks at the economic integration and economic development in along the Silk Road. And finally, I think this time they put a little bit more attention to the local economic development. Particularly added one exhibition hall for textile and garment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the 6-day event is focused on building the Silk Road economic belt through opening up and cooperation. Can you give more details to us about the Silk Road economic belt?
Oh yeah, this was proposed by President Xi Jinping last September. It is supposed to be the longest economic corridor with the greatest potential. And it will possibly involve over 40 countries and total population about 3 billion. So it is a huge market, but if you look at the route, the two ends of the road, actually one part is China. China represents the most dynamic economic development area like Southeast Asia. The other end is the developed world of Europe. But if you look at the economic development in the middle, I think especially those Central Asian countries, they lack the basic infrastructure, and it is an area that has greatest. It has the resource of different kinds, but it provides opportunities. But the basic infrastructure will not really match the future development potential. So this is good. The idea is going to look at the future possibilities of improving the economic infrastructure, and to provide more development opportunities for countries in that area. So basically, I think this is a grand strategy, but I think it will take quite a bit of time for countries to really build consensus, to really have a mechanism to develop this into a kind of a reality.
All right, a grand strategy indeed, Mr. Yong. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.